Hi everybody, it is Simone aka WLSPhoenix. I know I said I was going to make a video after the last video I made. It's been really hard for me to make another video because because I have to talk about what happened and why I haven't been making videos, and I've tried really hard to try to make the video, and reliving it is really kind of just bothering me. So I'm going to try to blurt it all out right now and give more positive information. But before I start anything, I'm going to give you numbers. It's pretty much 3 months since July 16th, so October 16th would be, yeah, exactly 3 months. And my highest weight was, oh my gosh, I have to think, 431, and my current weight is 344 last I checked. I weighed yesterday. So I'm very happy. Wish there was more progress, but that's also my own fault. But we'll talk about that maybe in another video. I don't know if I'll have time in this one. Okay, I feel like we're talking really fast. The reason I haven't made any videos as of late was because I had a stricture. And usually, people who do know some information about strictures know that it's usually not that big of a deal, and but you do have to start your diet all over again. So you're back at the clear liquid diet to the full and all that. So, but it was hellish for me because when I'd come home from my videos, you can tell that I was okay. I had my niece here. I had people taking care of me. I was doing good. I was walking, eating fine. And then, I'm trying to think, maybe like I'm trying to think of, I don't know, maybe like 2.5 weeks afterwards, maybe, I'm not sure. I just started feeling really sick, and I wasn't eating, and I just assumed that maybe I was pushing myself too hard. It was getting worse and worse, and I'm one of those people who, if I'm in pain, I don't really tell people. I try to see if I can figure it out for myself and deal with it, but this was becoming so unbearable. So one night, I think it was about 5 in the morning. I just couldn't take much more of it. I wasn't keeping food down. Nothing was settling, and I couldn't even drink water. So I was just becoming really just dehydrated. I called my mom, told her to pick me up, and I kind of snuck out of the house. And I was checked by my local hospital, which doesn't really cater to bariatric patients. So they looked me over and tried to get a hold of my surgeon, and that took maybe an hour, 2 hours, and but they helped me to set me up, made me feel a little better, IV'd me, and kind of just told me that there's nothing much they can do. I have to go to my surgeon. So I went to my surgeon, who works at a very big big hospital in the Greater Toronto area. And so it was really busy, so I was kind of low priority at that point to everything else that was going on. So it took me about 45 minutes to actually see somebody, and I was just automatically admitted. There was nothing, because of the information they received from the other hospital, they just thought it was best that they put me on a no food, no liquids diet for the next 12 hours, and set me up for the camera down the throat, like the stricture procedure that they have to do. So going back to the hospital was horrible because I was in a room with 2 people who had been quarantined for different reasons. There was an elderly woman who had hip surgery, and her room was her previous room wasn't good for her, so she was with me. And then I have to be honest, the nurses weren't really taking as good care of her as they should, so that wasn't really good. But she was really nice to me, and we both seemed to be worrying about each other. There's another woman who was dealing with her own set of problems, and her own surgery situation. So once again, another quarantine person. So it was 3 different types of patients. I wasn't in a wing that was specialized for bariatric patients, which was kind of a piss off to me, because I was thinking, if I was going to come back to this hospital after I'd done the surgery, I should be in a place where predominantly bariatric patients were, but I guess there wasn't any room, so I can't say anything.